Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuveer. In this class, we'll discuss about properties of congruence, or we say it as congruence arithmetic. In our last class, we clearly discussed the concept of congruence. Please watch that class and come back here. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, so this is the properties. These are the properties, 4 properties we are going to show. Coming to the first one, if A congruence to B modulus M, if this happens and C is any integer, then A plus or minus C congruent to B plus or minus C modulus M. So the first one we need to show this one. The second one is AC congruent to BC modulus M. So let's take the first one. We'll have a graphical intuition first, then we go into the mathematical derivation. Having the mathematical graphical intuition is very important. That helps you a lot. See, A congruent to B modulus M. A plus or minus C means add C minus C. B plus or minus C, add C minus C. You take any one action, that is also congruent. Let's understand this. Congruence means, in our last class, this is the diagram which we discussed about modular arithmetic. 5, if you take the modulus 5, 0 modulus 5, 0. These are all the values that belongs to class 0. Means you take any number in this class. If you do the modulus with 5, you are going to get the modulus value 0. If you take any number in this class, you are going to get the modulus value 1 if you do it with 5. Modulus value 2, modulus value 3, modulus value 4. These are the classes which we have. Congruence means taking two values from this class, or you take any two values from this class. That is what congruence means. Assume that if you take A is equal to 5, B is equal to 10. Assume that C is equal to 1. If you add 1 to 5, you are going to get 6. 1 to 10, you are going to get 11. By adding a constant, you are moving from one class to other class. So that's why the numbers 6, 11 are congruent, because those two numbers belongs to the same class. This is the graphical. If you subtract with any constant, 5 minus 1, 4, 10 minus 1, 9, they belongs to same class. So that's why adding with a constant or subtract with a constant, you are going to get the numbers in the same class. That's why those two numbers are congruent. This is the graphical intuition you are going to get. So anyhow, we are going to derive with mathematical formulas. Now let's take that. The first one is A congruent to B mod M. This is given. So from the given statement, we can say that A minus B divisible by M. That is what the congruence formula means. A congruent to B mod M means A minus B must be divisible by M. So from this statement, we are having this. So A minus B divisible by M. Now A plus or minus C, adding or subtracting a C, B plus or minus C, adding or subtracting a C, subtracting these two values. That is what we need to do. If it is divisible by M, then we can say that these two are congruent. We need to show that this value is going to be divided by M. Now let's take, if you take plus, in both the places, if you take plus, A plus C minus B plus C, which is going to get A minus B. A minus B is divisible by M. Similarly, if you take minus, A minus C minus B minus C, you are going to get A minus B. So A minus B is divisible by M. That's why you take any operation, plus or minus, you are going to get a number that is divisible by M. That's why A plus or minus C minus B plus or minus C is going to be divisible by M. Means this congruent to this. That is what we need to show. That's why A plus or minus C congruent to B plus or minus C modulus M. So the first one we have shown. Similarly, the second one, A congruent. If A congruent to B modulus M, then we need to show that AC congruent to BC modulus M. So from the given statement, A congruent to B modulus M. So from this statement, we say that A minus B divisible by M. Yes, A minus B is divisible by M. So for this, A minus B divisible by M, A minus B is divisible by M. Multiplying with a constant, definitely it is going to be divisible by M. So A minus B multiplied by C, it is going to be divisible by M. This can be written as AC minus BC. AC minus BC divisible by M means AC minus BC divisible by M means we can say that AC congruent to BC modulus M. That is what we need to show. If you understand congruence formula, this is what congruence formula means. AC minus BC, if it is divisible by M means AC congruent to BC modulus M. Now coming to the next property, second property, if A, B, C, D are integers, take 4 integers, M is a positive integer. So if this happens, A congruent to B modulus M, C congruent to D modulus M. If this 2 happens, then we need to show that A plus or minus C congruent to B plus or minus D modulus M, AC congruent to BD modulus M. With simple equations, we are going to show this, which is very easy. We go little bit faster. A congruent to B modulus M, C congruent to D modulus M means AB belongs to same class, CD belongs to same class. So now from mathematical intuition, A congruent to B modulus M means A minus B divisible by M. Similarly, C congruent to D modulus M, C minus D divisible by M. So from the given statements, we know that A minus B divisible by M, C minus D divisible by M. You take 2 numbers, one is divisible by M, second one is also divisible by M. Adding these 2 numbers, definitely it is going to be divisible by M. Subtracting these 2 numbers, definitely it is going to be divisible by M. This is the basic mathematics from +1 and +2. So that's why A minus B divisible by M, C minus D divisible by M. Adding or subtracting these 2 numbers, definitely it is going to be divisible by M. This can be written as, this statement can be written like this. You take all the possibilities, you are going to get only this. This is how you are going to get A plus or minus C minus B plus or minus D. This is the possibility you will get. This type of possibility already we have seen in the above first property, this type of statement. You do it. So definitely from this we got this statement, it is going to be divisible by M. So A plus or minus C minus B plus or minus D divisible by M means this is congruent to this. A plus or minus C congruent to B plus or minus D modulus M. This is what we need to show. A plus or minus C congruent to B plus or minus D modulus M. The second property, AC congruent to BD modulus M. Now take this. A congruent to B modulus M means A minus B divisible by M. C congruent to D modulus M means C minus D divisible by M. A minus B divisible by M means multiplying this with some constant C. Definitely it is going to be divisible by M. Similarly, C minus D divisible by M means multiplying with some constant B, it is going to be divisible by M. So these 2 can be written as A minus B multiplied by C plus C minus D multiplied by B. Definitely it is going to be divisible by M. Why? This is divisible by M, this is divisible by M. Adding them, definitely it is going to be divisible by M. So now this can be written as AC minus BD, which is divisible by M. AC minus BD divisible by M means AC congruent to BD modulus M. This is what we need to show. AC congruent to BD modulus M. Hope you understand these properties. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.